All right, shalom, shalom. March 20th, 2022. All right, double vision, triple vision. I don't know why I can't get that right. uh, double vision, triple vision, and now going into the time of understanding 2023, having all the correlation, all the science. Okay, trust the real science. What science are we talking about? The science and the knowledge of the Almighty. For the Almighty says that his glory shall fill the earth. Okay? From one end of the earth to the other. Now, I start this Babylon review looking back. Okay? Blackout. No Russian media. Okay? Well, at least what they want you to hear. Blackout. Can't even get the nuances in certain things. Now there are some places that there are some social uh, people who are reading the documents and trying to give you at least a spoonful of what can be gleaned in the time that we have to really sit down and tell you what's going on. Putin had a rally, Crimea, uh, Crimea rally for the annexation, giving a speech about how they had a victory there and how they're going forward. I read the speech. Okay, you can also get it on the Kremlin website. That's where I go. I just go to the websites. I know who the diplomats are. When I hear the names in the news, Wang Yi, Sergey Lavrov, I go to their websites. I blink and I go to the websites and I read it for myself if they publish it. Sometimes they publish it. Sometimes it comes later in the week, but I read it. Okay, I read the transcript. And the one thing that stood out to me, okay, to me, the one thing that stood out to me is uh, what Putin had to say and what he had to say about the empire of lies. Okay, they don't like that. They don't like that. The empire of lies. Um, I probably won't even get it. I'll probably just tell you myself. Um, the empire of lies is what he is going on. But he went down in history, told you why Donbass happened, Lugansk, the people, the 100 Meridian uh, massacre. If you don't know about that, you should look that up. And just don't go on the surface topic. If you really want to know what it is, you have to go deep and see how they were funded by a certain organization with John McCain when he went over there to that area. If you don't know about the things that John McCain has set up, you should really look into that. But anyway, I digress. Um, the one thing that stood out to me is when Putin quoted my favorite scripture. Okay, my favorite scripture, which is John chapter 15. No, there's no greater love than this, that a man will lay down his life for his friends. That's my favorite scripture right there. Because His Majesty already told you, those who do the will of the Father are both my brothers and my sisters, or your friends, family. And that stood out to me. Other things stood out to me, but that stood out to me that he is actually quoting scripture. Now, the Russia today is not the Russia of yesterday. Okay, they have come back into the fold of having the clergy or the priesthood be an influencer over state government for righteousness. Okay, not like what we have over here, because we also have a clergy in the White House. If you don't know, when they set up the ministry of um, ministry of faith here in the United States, if you don't know about that office, you should look that up, because after this they will issue. Now, no matter if we get into the full culmination of the Third War, just know that we in the Third World War. Okay? There's nowhere in the scripture where it tells you the details of how it plays out. But I'm going to give it to you like this. When you read the seal, right? He opened the scroll, right? You open the seal. It's a scroll. It's a book, okay? That has many pages and chapters in it, okay? Each person's life decisions is being written. It's being written out. Their works and deeds are recorded, being filled in, okay? It's being filled in. It's a book. When he opened it up, I should show that. When he opened up the book, right? Or the scroll, it's rolled out. And there's pages, chapters, indexes before you get to the next seal. It has to be read out line by line, all the way down. And in between this that's being read down, is being expanded upon because your decision, my decision, your family, your friends' decisions, your thinking, your thoughts, your actions, your deeds, all of those things are being written in each part of that book that was sealed. Okay? Progressing as we go into the time, because soon the white throne judgment will be here. And the book shall be open. Paraphrasing, the book shall be open, and out of it you will be judged for every word, action, or deed that you have said. See, many people think that the salvation of His Majesty or the sacrifice of His Majesty is some clean ticket. It's not a clean ticket for the penalty. Okay, it's only a cleansing or a expungement of your record. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. It doesn't mean no one knows about it. It just means expungement. But it happened. It's been written down. It's no longer a purview for others or for Lucifer to use against you. But people know it happened. That's why a good name is rather to be chosen than choice riches, because people will remember what you have done under your name. So, blackout, media blackout, but I read the transcript. You should read it yourself. It's not long. It's only about a page long. On the Kremlin website, you can read his speech, Crimea speech. And he just goes through and tells you that they're going to be successful in what they're doing. Now, of course, they're going to have their problems. This is war. This is not no game where you have a reset. There's going to be issues, details that have to be played out. But just like what he said, Russia said that this is a special operation. The United States had many special operations. Me, myself, was in a special operation. Iraqi Enduring Freedom. Shock and awe. You understand? Special operations. But it's war. Okay? Special operations just mean it's a war or conflict that has certain goals. It's not an all-out blitzkrieg. We just go through and just, destroy everything. It's not that type of war. Now, for the people who want to know, I'm not on either side. I'm on the side of His Majesty, because I don't know who His Majesty's soldiers and generals are, or who the people are. I'm just looking at the pieces on the chessboard. His Majesty knows the thoughts, intentions, and the hearts of these people. So the only flag I'm waving is the white flag. Okay? The white flag of surrender. I surrender to Yah. Putting my hands up. That's the only flag I'm flying. Okay? I'm seeking your mercy, your grace, your favor. That's the only flag I'm flying. See you on the next video. Shalom.